All right, let's look at this third example. The third example is we're finding f prime of pi over 12 if f of x equals 1/3 cosine squared of 3 theta. So the important thing first is to rewrite this in a way that I can clearly see exactly what's going on. So remember, when I have cosine squared, or I have a trig function squared, or with an exponent coming right after the cosine, the sine, or whatever, then that's the whole entire function squared. So I would want to first rewrite that as 1/3 times the cosine of 3 theta, and that raised to the second power. So now I can see that the outermost function is stuff squared, and that 1/3 is a coefficient that can carry. The next inside function is the cosine function, and then the innermost function is 3 theta. So basically this one here is like a, it's not even like a peanut, it's like a 4-link chain. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to differentiate that outermost function. So I'm going to bring that 2 down and multiply it by the 1/3. So I'm going to have 2/3 and then stuff to the, and then I'd subtract 1 from the 2, which should give me 1. And notice here inside, I don't touch anything. I still have cosine of 3 theta. Then I times and I move in. So the next function inside was the cosine function. The derivative of the cosine function is negative sine of, and then the inside I haven't touched, it's 3 theta. And then I move in last to the derivative of 3 theta, which is 3. And then after that, I'm just combining my coefficients to make it look nicer. So I've got a 2/3 times a -1 times a 3, which would give me -2. Cosine 3 theta, sine of 3 theta. Now you also had an example or a problem in your homework over the weekend that jumps to a simplification like this, and it's from the double angle identity for sine. So the double angle identity, just as a reminder, it's in your flashcards and it's on the very back of your file folder, but the sine of 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta. So what we had, if you ignore the negative in front, we have 2 cosine of 3 theta sine 3 theta, which multiplication is, you can flip-flop, right? It doesn't matter if it's sine theta cosine theta or cosine theta sine theta. So basically, we use this identity, and so that would be actually like the sine of 2 times that inside function, which would be the sine of 2 times 3 theta, which is 6 theta, and then I had a negative there on front as well. So this would actually fully simplify to negative sine of 6 theta. The only time this would be necessary is if it's a multiple choice question on an exam and you're looking and you don't see this first solution. Then you would want to think, okay, maybe this is an identity and this one is. This is the double angle identity for sine.